Failure. It's a word that carries a heavy weight, a word that can make our hearts race and our palms sweat. For many, it's a word that signifies the end of a journey, the closing of a chapter, or the shattering of a dream. But what if we could change our perspective on failure? What if we could see it not as a dead end, but as a detour, a necessary part of the path to success? Just the word itself can send shivers down our spines. It can make us feel small, inadequate, and unworthy. We fear failure because it exposes our vulnerabilities, it highlights our imperfections, and it reminds us that we are not invincible. But what if we could embrace failure, accept it as a natural part of life, and even learn to welcome it? We avoid it like the plague. We steer clear of challenges that might lead to failure, we play it safe, and we stick to what we know. But in doing so, we limit ourselves, we stifle our growth, and we miss out on opportunities to learn and evolve. What if we could see failure as a stepping stone, a building block, a crucial part of the journey to success? But what if I told you that failure, those messy, uncomfortable moments, are not the end? They are not the final destination, but rather a part of the process. They are the moments that test our resolve, that challenge our beliefs, and that push us to dig deeper, to try harder, and to keep going. They are the moments that shape us, that mold us, and that make us who we are. What if they are actually the beginning of a new chapter, a new journey, a new opportunity? What if failure is not something to be feared, but something to be embraced, something to be celebrated? What if it is the catalyst for growth, the spark that ignites our passion, and the fuel that drives us to achieve our dreams? Think of it this way. Failure is the price we pay for growth. It is the tuition we pay to the school of life. It is the cost of admission to the journey of self-discovery, self-improvement, and self-fulfillment. It is the investment we make in ourselves, in our dreams, and in our future. It's the tuition to the school of life, and like any investment, it comes with risks, with uncertainties, and with challenges, but it also comes with rewards, with growth, and with transformation. It is through failure that we learn our most valuable lessons, that we gain our most profound insights, and that we discover our true potential. And trust me, the lessons we learn from our setbacks are far more valuable than any trophy or accolade. They are the lessons that stay with us, that shape us, and that guide us. They are the lessons that teach us resilience, perseverance, and determination. They are the lessons that remind us that we are capable, that we are strong, and that we are worthy. This essay is a call to action. It is a call to embrace failure, to welcome it, and to learn from it. It is a call to see failure not as a setback, but as a stepping stone, not as a defeat, but as a victory. It is a call to rise above our fears, to push beyond our limits, and to reach for our dreams. It's about embracing failure, about dusting ourselves off after a fall, and most importantly, about using our setbacks as stepping stones to something greater. It's about recognizing that failure is not the end, but the beginning. It's about understanding that every failure is a lesson, every setback is an opportunity, and every fall is a chance to rise again. Are you ready to unleash your full potential? Let's begin. Let's embrace failure, let's welcome it, and let's learn from it. Let's see it not as a dead end, but as a detour, not as a defeat, but as a victory. Let's rise above our fears, push beyond our limits, and reach for our dreams. Let's begin this journey together, and let's see where it takes us. Let's talk about bodybuilding. It's not just about lifting weights, it's about dedication, discipline, and the journey of self-improvement. You don't walk into a gym on day one and lift the heaviest weights. No, you start small. You build strength gradually. Each session you push a little harder, lift a little more, and over time you see progress. And how do you do that? By pushing your limits, feeling the burn, and yes, sometimes even failing to complete a set. It's in those moments of struggle and strain that true growth happens. You learn to embrace the discomfort because you know it's leading to something greater. Personal growth works the same way. Just like in bodybuilding, you start with small steps. You set goals, face challenges, and sometimes you stumble. But each setback is a setup for a comeback. Every challenge we face, every mistake we make is like lifting a weight. It might be heavy, it might be tough, but with each effort, we get stronger. We learn, we adapt, and we grow. It's in those moments of struggle that we build our resilience, our character, our capacity to handle whatever life throws our way. Just like a bodybuilder who sees the results of their hard work in the mirror, we too can see the results of our personal growth in the way we handle life's challenges. So, embrace the journey, push through the pain, and celebrate every victory, no matter how small. Because in the end, it's all part of a winning combo. Remember the Wright brothers? They didn't just magically invent the airplane, they faced countless failures, crashes, and setbacks. But they never gave up. They learned from each mistake, refined their design, and eventually, they soared. Their story is a powerful reminder that success is not a straight line, it's a journey filled with twists, turns, and yes, even crashes. But it's in those detours that we discover our true potential. Think about J.K. Rowling. Before Harry Potter, she was a single mother struggling to make ends meet. Her first Harry Potter book was rejected by 12 different publishers, but she didn't let those rejections define her. She persevered, and the rest, as they say, is history. Rowling's journey reminds us that failure is not final, it's a comma, not a full stop. Don't be afraid to dust yourself off, learn from your mistakes, and try again. Even Oprah Winfrey, one of the most successful women in the world, has faced her share of setbacks. Early in her career, she was fired from her job as a TV anchor. She was told she wasn't fit for television. Ouch. But look at her now. Oprah's story teaches us that failure can be a redirection. It can be a chance to reassess, to learn, and to ultimately find a path that aligns with our true passions and talents. Section 6. Why limits are meant to be broken. Why do we even have limits? They exist to be pushed, to be challenged, to be broken. Every time we step outside our comfort zone, every time we try something new and maybe even fail, we expand our understanding of what's possible. Think of it like this. Your comfort zone is like a muscle. If you never challenge it, it will never grow. So go ahead, embrace the discomfort. That's where the real growth happens. Section 7. Stepping out of your comfort zone. It's easy to stay safe, to stick to what we know. We find comfort in the familiar, in routines that don't challenge us. Our comfort zones are like cozy blankets, shielding us from the unknown. But while staying within these boundaries feels secure, it also means we miss out on the vast array of experiences that life has to offer. We become stagnant, and our growth is stunted. The world outside our comfort zone is filled with opportunities, adventures, and lessons waiting to be learned. But real growth, real change, happens when we dare to step outside that comfortable bubble. When we push our boundaries, we discover strengths we never knew we had. We learn to adapt, to overcome challenges, and to face our fears head-on. Each step outside our comfort zone is a step towards becoming a more resilient, confident, and capable individual. It's in these moments of discomfort that we truly find ourselves and realize our potential. Think about learning to ride a bike. At first it seemed daunting, almost impossible. The fear of falling was real, and the uncertainty of balancing on two wheels was overwhelming. But with each attempt, with each wobble and fall, you got better. You learned to trust yourself, to find your balance, and to keep pushing forward despite the setbacks. Do you remember the scrapes, the falls, the wobbly moments? Those were the times when you were learning the most. Each scrape was a lesson, each fall a step closer to mastering the skill. It was through those challenges that you built resilience and determination. And even though it was tough, you kept going because you knew that the reward was worth it. But then, that incredible feeling of freedom when you finally rode on your own. Life is like that. The joy of overcoming a challenge, the thrill of achieving something you once thought was impossible, is unparalleled. It's a reminder that the best things in life often come from stepping out of our comfort zones and embracing the unknown. It's about embracing the stumbles, learning from the falls, and ultimately experiencing the joy of soaring to new heights. Every challenge faced and every fear conquered adds to the tapestry of our lives, making it richer and more vibrant. So take that leap, try something new, and watch as you grow and transform in ways you never imagined possible. The journey may be tough, but the rewards are beyond measure. Section 8. Failure, the ultimate teacher. Failure is not the opposite of success, it's a stepping stone to it. Every mistake, every setback is an opportunity to learn, to grow, to become a better version of ourselves. So the next time you face a failure, don't hide from it, don't let it define you. Instead, embrace it, analyze it, learn from it. Let it be your guide on the path to growth. Section 9. Embrace the journey. Life is not about avoiding failure, it's about embracing the journey, bumps and all. It's about learning from our mistakes, celebrating our victories, and never, ever giving up on ourselves. So go ahead, take a chance. Dream big. And when you fall, because you will, dust yourself off, learn the lesson, and get back up stronger than ever. Remember, the greatest stories are often written with scars, not trophies.